I came to this country when I was 19 years old. And I remember when I landed at JFK International Airport, I was so scared, but I was so excited at the same time because I knew that I have landed on the soil of the greatest country in the world. And I knew I was going to make the best of it. And it was hard at the beginning. You know, I had to do all these different odd jobs. My first job was actually at the barber shop, and not as a barber, but I was the guy that swept the hair. And I did a lot of these jobs to save money to go to school, because I didn't really have a lot of money. I came with a couple $100s. But I was able to save enough money to go to school, and I started college at Temple University in Philadelphia, and majored in marketing. So I wasn't one of the students that got to party and have a good time because I was always working. But I knew that there was light at the end of the tunnel, that there's a reason why I'm working so hard. And after graduating from college, I ended up getting a job at Xerox company. It was a Fortune 100 company at the time, and I was so excited that I finally got a job. Wasn't sure what I was going to do with my life really, but I just knew that if I just kept working on my skills, things will get better. Then I got this job with Xerox, and I thought they would put me in marketing, but they actually put me in sales. And I didn't want to be in sales. I'm not a salesman, right? And I didn't even like salespeople. I don't like to be sold. And I wasn't sure what I was going to do because it was very uncomfortable for me. I didn't want to sell someone on buying something because I was afraid that, hey, what if it doesn't work for them? But a great thing happened is I met a mentor of my first mentor, who actually taught me that sales is not about selling people something they don't need. It's about persuading someone to get what they already need, right? And then that's how I started in my sales career, and I went up all the way up to vice president of sales before becoming an entrepreneur. And when I became an entrepreneur, I started actually coaching people on how to sell without being salesy or pushy. And that became my career. So I've been doing that for over 15 years. And then eventually I spoke on a stage at a studio to be able to get more visibility. And it really exploded my business. So I decided to create a company, studiospeaking.com, where I'm able to bring in coaches, authors, and speakers to speak on my stage and get that credibility, that authority, that visibility that I needed. And it really blew up from there. Now we help people, we've helped so many coaches, speakers, and authors do the same thing. We give them their, the speaker reels, the photos, and they get to network and collaborate with other great coaches and speakers. So it's been a great ride. And I'm so grateful for the journey that God has put me through and how I'm able to help people every single day with my business.